Hi, you're here with myself, Kiran, and Sharon Billan, and with the lovely Dark MC. How are you doing?
How's it going? You okay?
I'm okay, thank you. Okay, Dark MC, shall I call you Sam, Dark MC? What shall I call you?
Well, some people call me Dark, which I'm kind of used to now. It sounds kind of funny. Even my mum calls me Dark sometimes, which is quite weird. But you can call me Sam. My close friends call me Sam, so Sam is cool.
Okay, Sam. Dark MC, where did it come from? It sounds very hip-hop.
Yeah, well, because when I started MCing, there was one friend of mine, his name was Shaq actually, he used to always say, oh, you're a dark MC, you're a dark MC. This is when I was starting off. And dark back then means like sick. They say, oh, that's sick now. So that's where it kind of came from. He kept calling me a dark MC and dark MC. And one day my cousin asked me, what's your MC name? I just clicked on my head. It's a dark MC.
So we're here to speak about your new album, your latest album, New Generation. So I get the new because it's your new album. I don't get the generation bit, so tell me where that came from.
It's basically just a bit of a statement saying, we are the new generation, we're the young breed in the industry. So we're coming out with not just our youngness to it, but our new sound as well. We've been developing our sound for a couple of years now. So it's basically the new generation of banger music, you could say, so
okay.
That's where it came from.
Because I sometimes overanalyze things. So when New Generation came out, I said, is it a new Dark MC? How is this different to his previous albums? How is it different to your previous albums?
I mean, I think with experience, we've kind of developed the sound that we've been making for a couple of years. So that's what it is, basically. We've developed a new sound. It's getting better and better. Sure. We're trying, we experiment quite a lot. Mm-hmm. So it's just something, very fresh and very new. I mean, I get a lot of messages just, around the world saying, you're coming out with something that's very fresh and new. So it's
very fresh, just like you. Yeah, did you see what I did there, yeah?
That was quite cool. That was cool, Sharon.
So one of my favourite songs, and I'm not just saying it, is Aetbaar by Miss Pooja, #1 on the iTunes. No surprises there. What do you think it is? What do you think it is about Dark MC's music that really attracts the public?
Like I was saying before, it's because we've got, a fresh sound. It doesn't sound like your typical Bhangra music. Mm-hmm. So I think, it appeals to a lot of people that, it's something fresh, it's something unique. We got, different style of making music and, people seem to like it. It seems to be working. Absolutely. So I'm happy about that, and hopefully I can keep carrying on making unique tracks.
Mm-hmm. Which leads me quite nicely to my second question. Dhori Dhori by Jaswinder Daghamia. When I say by Jaswinder Daghamia, I mean they sing it and it's produced by you. What's your expectations? I mean, I have no doubt that that's also going to hit the #1 on the iTunes. It's going to hit #1 on the radio charts. What's your expectations around that song?
I mean, as a whole, for the New Generation project, it's got such a great reaction, and not just here, but around the world as well. I mean, the album went #1 on iTunes, it entered the Canada charts, the New Zealand charts as well. So, I mean, just the general messages I get for the project has been, very, very positive. So I think with the Dhori Dhori track, it's actually one of my favourite tracks that I've ever done because the amount of hard work that went into it, Actually, there's a violin player called Violinda who's featured on the track as well. He's actually played a violin in the White House for Barack Obama as well. Wow. So, yeah, he's featured on a Gupsi Ojala's track as well. I think I forgot what the track was called, but he's excellent. He's done a great job on the track as well.
And he's got a great name, Violinda. I mean, how unique is that?
Yeah, it's different. It's unique. Yeah. I like unique things, as you could tell. Absolutely. So, I mean, Dhori Dhori, I'm just so happy with it. I'm really happy with the video, how the video came out. Big shout out to Sumit Bardwaj. I mean, he does Honey Sings videos, RDBs. He done the new T-Pain one as well. So I was lucky to do a video from him. Yeah. Brilliant. So happy with that.
Brilliant.
And take #1.
Hopefully.
I saw Banger as well earlier, so we're just having a little banter here and there. So, it's great that us artists are supporting each other.
Absolutely.
I'm coming for the #1 spot. So.
And no doubt the public's going to make it happen, especially the Punjab2000 fans of yours out there. You've worked with some great artists on this album, to name a few: Inderjeet, Nikku, Miss Pooja, Jaswinder, Angel. Out of all of them, which would you say was your most enjoyable experience and why?
I just could say all of them, to be honest. It's hard to pick one. It is hard to pick one. I mean, because obviously I didn't want one track to be great and the rest average. You know, you want every single track to be good. So, you know, working with Nikku was a great experience. You know, he's very big in, you know, India.
He is, yeah.
And Jaswinder, I've known him for, you know, many years, and, you know, we just seem to click all the time. You know, I managed to work with Kuldeep Manak as well. I'm very lucky to, you know, have worked with him on a track. So, you know, Debi Makhsoospuri as well. I don't think he does track for other people. So it's just, you know, I enjoy working with people that love making music, you know, so that's basically it. I don't really have a favourite, unfortunately.
He does, but he doesn't want to disclose it. I mean, I can't go on to my next question without even touching on Kuldeep Manak, you know, the legend Kuldeep Manak. Just tell me about that experience.
It was great. I mean, I have to thank my writer, Bindi Laltawala, actually. I want to big up both of my writers, Bindi Laltawala and Balkal Laltawala. They write majority of my tracks, if not all of them, actually, really. So, you know, Bindi's the one that actually sorted that out for me, you know, getting the vote. He wrote the track. So the track was done a couple of years back. Manak wasn't that well at the time, so I picked the lyrics, and my writer went to India to record the track. So, you know, it was just great.
So just, you know, just words can't describe how fortunate you must feel right now, and, you know, good for you, because there are so many artists out there that would have loved to have that opportunity. So good for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I said, I got very lucky, you know, because, you know, you can't record him now. You know, bless his soul, he's one of the greatest, you know, if not the greatest in our industry. So I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. Very happy.
Okay.
Happy man.
Your videos, Sam, have been absolutely fantastic. My favourite one was Miss Pooja. When I watch videos, I really appreciate how much effort is put into videos, and you can see on screen that you guys put a lot of effort into that video. Okay, now this is going to be a tricky question. How important do you think videos are on the success of a song in the Bhangra industry?
The industry's changed a lot. I mean, if you talk about a couple of years back, 10 years back or something, you usually go into, you know, Uncle's shop around the corner. What's the latest tracks out? They bring out all the tapes and CDs, and they'll tell you what has been the latest tracks, and then you would pick. From there, you didn't really need to see anything on TV back then. You just pick what's, you know, what you like in the shop. Obviously, now everything has changed. You know, the industry's gone a bit glamorous now. You know, image is a very big thing as well for an artist. So it's just one of those things, like, you know, now videos are just as important as the track. It's funny because you can have a massive track, and if you have a really, you know, low budget video with no effort in it, people won't take the track seriously. So I think videos are very important. Visually, they capture what, you know, everything about the track. So it's just one of those things, you know. We spend a lot of time in making sure our videos are, you know, unique and family friendly as well.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
That's very important. I mean, I think, you know, we've been good that way, where we haven't done anything really bad in terms of videos. So we put a lot of effort in there. The industry has changed a lot.
So, well, from all your videos that you've done, which has been your favourite one?
That's a hard question. The most amount of hard work had to be Aetbaar, actually, because that was very tiring and it was so hot. It was hotter than it is now, to be honest. So, but regarding my favourite one, that's a very difficult question. I don't like doing video shoots anyway.
Why is that?
I'll tell you the truth. It's just the whole long day. You've got to do the same thing like a million times. So I'm not a big fan of video shoots, but I would say, I think Dhori, I enjoyed doing Dhori because working with Summit was, with such a massive director, you can tell the difference. He's brilliant. And even Sandeep Sharma and Aetbaar, it was a good experience for me, just the way they work and how professional they are.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
Well, you've worked with a lot of big artists, like we said earlier on, Kuldeep Manak. You've worked with Miss Pooja, Jaswinder Daghamia. However, there's a lot of artists that you've not worked with. So is there anyone that you'd like to collaborate with that you haven't yet?
Yeah, there's loads of people I would love to work with. I would love to work with Diljit.
Oh, I'd like to work with Dil Lut. I like to be the background dancer or something.
Yeah, he's just, his vocal, he's just wicked. I loved his, his last album. It was fantastic. I would love to work with him. Love to work with Daghamia as well. We're talking to quite a few artists at the moment, high caliber artists, especially in the India market. And we're getting into the mainstream industry as well. Like, I want to start doing a lot of mainstream stuff because our music kind of appeals to that sort of genre as well. So there's things to watch out for. I'm not going to say anything yet because, nothing's 100% concrete yet, but, there's certain names that will happen. Definitely.
But Dil Lut, if you are watching...
I'm after you. Forget the number one spot. I'm after you now. I'm coming for you.
You've got a lot of competitors out there, but from everyone out there, who would you say your competitor is? However, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. You could have friendly competition.
That's a bit of a hard question. I feel like everyone's, you're competing with everyone. There's not particularly one person. There's so many great artists out there, and we're always competing. Everyone wants to be number one, and that's, you just want to make sure your tracks are hit, and so do they. So, in my eyes, everyone's a competitor. I want my music to do very well. I want my music to beat their music. So it's just natural. It's like football, You don't want to play football because you want to lose. Yes, Sharon. Sharon's a loser. No, I mean, you don't want to play football. You want to win the match. You don't want to play because you want to lose. It's the exact same thing in music. You want your track to do well. You want it to, you're competing with so many great artists.
No one in particular?
I wouldn't say, I don't really look at one person. I look at it as a whole.
Okay, nice and modest.
It's true though. I don't really, I don't really have one particular person. The whole industry. Let's just put it that way. The whole industry.
So Dark MC just called Sharon Billan a loser on camera. We're going to have all these hits saying, yeah, Dark MC called you a loser. We were talking about football, by the way, before you guys start typing up, right? Chill out. No, so putting your album to a side for just a minute and the people that you've worked with, a lot of producers nowadays are actually going into singing themselves. Some have been successful, others not so successful. Have you ever thought about going into singing?
No, never, to be honest. It's something that I never thought of, something I never could do. I believe that, you're given that ability by God when you're young. It's a natural thing. All these top singers, it's natural for them. So for me, I can't just sit there and think, tomorrow I'm going to be a singer to get more shows and stuff. It's not, to me, it's not about that. I don't think I would want to get into singing. I mean, it's just something I wouldn't touch. I enjoy making music, to be honest. So, yeah.
And we enjoy listening to the music you make.
Yeah, unless there's a great, teacher at the start out there who wants to teach me on the weekends, I don't mind, But, it's something I haven't thought of. I believe that, it's a natural ability, to be honest, in my eyes. Yeah.
And
a lot of people are doing it, though. I've noticed that a lot of people in the industry is getting into singing. Some are just awful, but...
Some are really good.
Some are really good, yeah. I'm not saying Shindar's great. He's a great singer. He's a great producer. He's a great singer. I mean, but there's some awful ones as well. But
Shindar's definitely, one part of the spectrum, and we've got others who are on the other end of it.
Yeah.
Care to share who you're referring to?
No, there's quite a few, but, it's like, obviously, I don't want to cause any friction.
Punjab2000, like some friction. Okay, I'll let you off easily on that one.
Maybe I would have.
I'll let you off easily on that one. You must sing in the shower a bit. Don't say you don't. Do you wanna bust a couple of lyrics for Punjab2000? We'll get lots of hits if you do.
No, I might as well retire if I do that. No way. I can't sing. I just can't do it. So.
Okay. No way I'm gonna do that. I am one of your many thousands who follows you on Facebook. And recently, probably about a week or two ago, not that I stalk Dark MC on Facebook, a week or two ago, you posted your status said something like, don't quote me, but something around the lines, this could be your last album, or this could be it for Dark MC. Tell me that's not true.
It's not true now. I mean, it's something I've been considering, that I was considering before I finished, the New Generation album.
Why?
I thought on the album side, I wanted to take like a break from, I wanted to just, we have our own studio now called Anon Studios, and I've been quite fortunate and been busy in the studio. So I think the industry's changed so much. It's all about singles now. Everyone's just doing singles. So some people do not understand how much hard work goes into an album. People are quick to cuss someone's album, saying, "Oh, what's this? This is crap," and that. But they don't understand, the amount of work that goes into making an album. So
we agree with you. We agree with you on that.
Obviously after you make an album, you think, "Oh my God, it's so much hard work. I can't do it again," and stuff like that. But it's something I considered. But the amount of love I'm getting from people everywhere, not just in this country but around the world as well, it's just been wicked. So I thought, if they're loving it, then there's more to come, basically. So, definitely.
The first thing that I thought of when I read that status, because a lot of the time it's quite difficult to be in love and to be an artist, to be admired by so many lovely ladies out there. So I thought Dark MC was in love, So I thought, what's going on here? Is Dark MC in love?
No, I'm just in love with music. That's why I'm not gonna, stop making albums. So
you want to be in love? I mean, we can post stuff over Punjab2000 if that's what you want.
Yeah, it should be a competition, love dark competition or something, So
we could be onto something here.
Yeah, so just send your CVs to my mum, and we'll see what happens from there.
And now that you've said that, I bet a lot of ladies just forget it then. We were Dark MC for Dark MC. He's a family man.
Yeah, I mean, I love my family, big up to my family. My mum and dad have supported me so much. I'm lucky to, my dad was in a band as well. I spoke to Baja about this actually before. I think he knows that. My dad was in a band, and it's in the blood. My cousin's Angel, his sister's a vocalist.
Oh, is that your cousin?
My first cousin.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we're like brothers, basically. And it's very, my dad's was in a band. The lead singer of that band is my uncle. Angel's my first cousin. His sister is a vocalist as well.
Just runs in the family.
Yeah, my granddad used to play, in harmonium in the Gurdwara as well. I can carry on. Yeah, it's in my blood, man. So that's why it's a great thing, because sometimes we have jams at home. Like all my dad's old band members get together, and I'm just sitting there looking at them. They're not as good as they used to be, because they need to sort their tweaking out a bit, but they're getting better and better. Some people don't realise how hard actual live music is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Live music is solid. I went to a rehearsal of theirs, actually. This was about 3 months ago. And I thought, I'm going to just get on the door. I can compete with these lot. I'm the young man, I thought, I'm going to compete with these lot. And, I'm playing. Half an hour later, that's it, I couldn't feel my arm.
Didn't quite work out.
Nah, I thought, how do these guys do it? It's, respect to those guys. They smash it.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. All respect to all the live bands out there. Got enough respect to them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Dark MC is not in love. He's a family man. If you're interested in, this beautiful young gentleman, and you're into, the family type of man, then get in touch with Punjab2000.
Okay, I'm going to throw some questions at you, some quick ones, just so the Punjab2000 viewers can get to know you a little bit. Okay, so what album are you listening to in your car at the moment?
Jay-Z's new album.
Okay, and what is your favourite food?
Lamb chops.
What do you do in your spare time?
Football.
What's your favourite TV programme?
I don't have one.
You don't watch EastEnders?
Let's say EastEnders. I do watch EastEnders.
No, he can't disclose the type of TV he watches.
On that...
EastEnders. Yes, it's EastEnders. Yeah.
On that note, it's EastEnders.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, it was really nice to have you, Dark MC, in the studio today. We wish you a lot of luck and success for your album. We think you're going to do really well. Well, we know you're going to do really well.
He is doing very well.
He is, that's it. He is doing really well. And carry on doing what you're doing, because it's brilliant.
Thank you very much, and just want to say thank you to everyone at Punjab2000 for the love and support and for having me here. So big up to you and to the Billan girls. Big respect to these two. Thank you very much. Dark MC.